From Riverside Lanes in Mount Vernon, Washington, here for the title matches of today's JBT event, Super Survivor, tough format, and 4 tough bowlers remaining. Matt Corrin playing Ashton Yamasaki for the scratch title. Right over there, that's Carson Schwind. He's playing Toby Wills for the handicap title. Toby's got to beat Carson by 27 to tie and 28 to win. That was a 6th frame shot from Schwind, and right now he leads on the scoreboard by 2, so about a 30-pin advantage for him. That was Mac finishing off an open. That's 2 out of 4 opens for him. So he's in an early significant hole against Yamasaki. He trails by 32 as Ashton's gone spare, double, spare. On a condition where doubles were hard to come by, Mexico City, only 1 bowler, Duncan Whitaker, was plus for his first 5 games. He flirted around even the rest of the day. Had a bad game in the last round to fall out in the 3rd and 4th position. Yesterday the pocket was easy to hit and the carry was hard. Today the pocket was hard to hit and the carry was hard. So that's what led to the lower scores, a minus 120-ish cut. Triple digits, whatever it was. With, again, Duncan the only plus. Handicap cut was about 60 down. In Super Survivor, the lowest game, each game is eliminated, and the lowest overall totals are eliminated. So the better pinfall bowlers are in less danger, but as Duncan saw, anything could happen. He had a good 100-pin lead on pinfall, but again, that bad game last match sealed his fate for the day, but still a 1st and 3rd on the weekend, not so bad at all. Toby Wills came out here and won his 2nd ever JBT event. He must have thought, hey, this is great, I'm 1 out of 2. I'm going to win 58 titles. It has been, what, 3 or 4 years since that day?
2.5.
2.5 years since that day, and he is finally back here in the title match. Dedicated bowler. I know he practices a lot. I know he had a good practice session during the week, and lo and behold, finds himself here in the title match, but opens after that double, giving him 116 through 7. So he's only made up 4 of the 27 that he has to make up, and he'll have 3.5 more frames to do it in. This is Schwind's best JBT event of his career by far. Had 1 sub 100 game on his 123 average back in game 2, but has gotten way better since then and has been really solid the last 4 games to take control, and had no chance of losing on pinfall. And all he had to do at that point is not have the low game, and he'd find himself in the title match, and that's exactly what's happened to him. He's 15, Toby's 14. I asked them both what else they won besides this, and they gave me a blank stare and said nothing. So I know that's true for Carson, because he's a more beginning bowler. I bet Toby's got some league awards sitting back at the house at the very least. Or in the canned ham. It's a nice spare from Carson there. Good turnout, great hosts at Riverside always, and fantastic sponsors as we celebrate the spectacular human that Jim Kent was and the great legacy that he is, with his son Marshall and his other sons and family. The Bow family was generous, to say the least, in their sponsorship of this event. Marshall himself was integral in the sponsorship of this event, as the PBA did their Jim Kent Memorial just a couple weeks ago, and some of the proceeds from those raffles, auctions, and fundraisers went towards this prize fund. So just fantastic stuff, and I know all the bowlers and parents are so grateful. Mac is less grateful, however, about that pinfall right there. As boy, 4 9s have been common this weekend. These twister pins and the pattern have both conspired to make that a really common lead. High hits in general carry worse on twister pins, and light hits can really spray some exciting messengers. That's in general about them. He would love to make this, keep this match closer, and oh man, he missed that by an inch. Not much. Oh, and Wills does not pick up that rail. Schwind struck in his 8th, so Toby's in trouble. He can strike out for 185, which would be a 13-pin win on the pace that Schwind is on. So he really needs a 9th frame strike here to at least set up his potential 10th frame, and then they'll just have to wait and see if Carson gives him a chance. That's close. Oh man, real good shot from Toby. Leaves that half. Wiggling half 10. Still doesn't fall over, and Toby's body language tells the story. Right after the 4-9, Mac buckets. That's really fun when you're a bowler. Oh dear, but wheels starting to come off on a low-scoring day here. You've had to, it's as mental as it is a physical grind. And 4-9 bucket, neither of them converted. Yamasaki way in control of this match. Good spare from Toby. Had a high scratch game today of 188 on his 153 entering average, plus 43 after 5, plus 85 after 8. Northwest rolls on till Narrows for doubles and team. Always one of the most fun weekends of the year. In between now and then, we are all over the West Coast. And there's one of those exciting messengers that those twister pins can bring. He needed some of those carries just to get to this title match, as he barely escaped over Matthew Lennox on total pinfall by 11 pins. He had to double in his 10th to do it. He did so. Matthew Lennox with his first top 4 of the season. Not a bad weekend for him. He won 26. He won the ball raffle today and then finished top 4 in the main tournament. His sister Haley hung on forever. She was the cut. And this is a tough format to come from the cut on. She went all the way to the top 6. Carson in control. He will convert that 9 pin to just about wrap things up over there. Pop's got the Seahawks hoodie over there. Carson's got the Seahawks gator. Seahawks had a bye, so everybody's relaxed for once. And Ashton is now putting on the accelerator here, as he is finally getting the carry that has been elusive for him throughout the weekend. He's in the 220s. He's about to win another JBT title. How many? I don't know, because he doesn't know. He insists he's going to put all the plaques up on his wall. He says he's got a blank wall at home. I said, you must have 85 OJC plaques. He said, yeah, something like that. Come on, Mac, I'll give you a sticker. I'll give you 2. 2!
Better make it, I want one.
Mac is going to be oh so thrilled to play one more game after this. He's got to play Danny Chalmers in the mac and cheese match for U17. Come on, man. And I'm trying to light him up, because at this point you just got to shake your head and say, oh well, not to be. But it is definitely to be to Carson. He's going to roll to his first career title. He'll get back up and shoot his fill ball. And Mac just trying to get out of the way right now. These bowlers are too good. You give them second and third chances, keep them down for so long. Eventually, Ashton's going to find a way to string, just like Duncan did yesterday. And the result is the big plaque and a big check. Should be over $400 for first both days this weekend. There's a spare, first since the 5th for Corin. He's a 4-time champ. He's still in U17, so he's got plenty of time left on his schedule. No, it's not the finish Toby wanted, but it's his high finish in quite a while. Gets him into the Invitational at the end of the year. And a lot of positives going forward. We won't try and convince him of that for the next 45 minutes or so, but that's all right. That's kind of how it goes. All of a sudden, the arm swing loosens up just a fraction more. Those 10 pins start slapping out. Those messengers hit the 10 instead of just miss the 10. And 230 is some number today. Mac's high game was 217. Duncan's high game was 242. Ashton's previous high game today was a 206. Talk about a grind. He qualified 5th today at minus 99 on games of 59, 70, 78, 92, and 02. Usually those numbers have 2 in front of them, but there was a 1 today. And poor Mac, he's going to have to figure out this pair because we're going to be stuck on this for U17. Danny Chalmers has to be salivating.
I told him to figure it out. He goes, doesn't matter. Like, well, yes, it does.
Sounds about right. Well, congrats to Carson and Ashton, your scratch and handicap winners. Jessica Holbrook was your girls scratch winner. And Mac and Danny will wrap it up with U17. There's the last Lennox standing in the building. We left at the same time around what? Around 10 o'clock last night. They beat me out the door today, darn it. Wow, that was a lot of calories going up and down right there. We will double check the approaches and see if they can handle another game. So Danny, when Ashton is done, you can take as many warm-up shots as you need on 15 and 16 within reason. Oh, I lost my magic wand. JBT Bowlers and Bears, that wraps it up in both the scratch and handicap divisions. In the handicap division, your runner-up is Riverside, finishing quite well. Good for him, Toby Wills. And your scratch division runner-up today, a four-time champ, Mac Carn. Your champions of today's main divisions. In the handicap division, he was great all day and wins his first career JBT title, Carson Schwind. Your scratch champion just eked out that win in the previous match and carried to a big 240 to win it all in his fifth career JBT title, Ashton Yamasaki. We got to stay after school tonight. We still got our U17 to go between Osku and Mac here. It is our mac and cheese finale. We've been looking forward to it. 15 and 16 will be back on. You can start your practice shots.